guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Elvira Kondor. Today I filmed this very smoky maroonish eye look. I don't really know where I was going with it. I was just being a little creative and trying out new colors because I don't normally do maroon eye looks. I just go for nudes all the time. You know me, I'm a neutral Nelly. But I have been playing around with color more, so this is something on the more wearable side, but it is still pretty colorful. No, it's not too colorful. I think it's pretty. Please subscribe to my channel if you have not yet already, and leave me a comment down below. Tell me when your birthday is. Why not? Let's get to know each other. When is your birthday? My birthday is October 28th, so it's coming up pretty soon. Maybe I should just start like adding questions in the beginning of my videos for you guys to comment down below, just so we can get to know each other a little better. You know, why not? But yeah, if you want to see how to create this makeup look, then please keep on watching, and let's go ahead and get started. Alright, today I think I'm going to try this LORAC palette right here. I know I just filmed using a LORAC palette. I just posted it in IGTV, so if you want to check that out, my Instagram is right over here. Alright, so this is the Venice Beach palette by LORAC, and when you open it up, this is what it looks like right here. I won't be able to use this alone, so I'm definitely going to need a different palette to use this because there aren't any matte shades in here at all. So I'm also going to be using the JACLYN Hill palette for the rest of the eye. Alright, so to begin the eyes, I am going to prime, and I'm just using the Maybelline concealer. This is the Instant Age Rewind Concealer. Now let's just go ahead and flop this right onto the eyelids. Alright, now with some Laura Mercier powder, I'm just going to go ahead and set my eyelids. I'm just using this big fluffy brush by Morphe. This is the M504. Alright, so I'm going to be taking this shade right here. I feel like I always start my eye look with this shadow. If I'm using this palette, I'm always using that eyeshadow. I don't know, I just really like it. I'm going to be using this as a transition shade, and I know these have names. Oh, and they have pictures. I never realized that. Okay, that was the shade Silk Cream, and I kind of want to smoke this eye look out. I want to do like a blown out eye look. By the way, guys, I'm sorry if I sound like a little nasally. I feel like I got a cold last night because it was really cold in my bedroom. Alright, so now I'm going to be going in with this Smashbox brush right here. It's a double-sided brush. One side is a shadow brush, the other side is a brow slash liner brush. And I'm going to be picking up this shade right here. This is in the shade Pooter. Is that right? Pooter, yeah. And I'm going to be applying this into my crease just to deepen it up a little bit. And I'm first packing it on and then blending outwards. Going back in with that first brush, I'm just blending everything together. Alright, now I'm going to be taking the shade Jax, and this is on a BH Cosmetics brush. This is the number 5 brush. It came in a little set. And I'm going to be deepening up the crease even more with this shade. Kind of creating like a cat eye, but not really, just smoking it out a little bit. Also packing it on the outer lid. Kind of want to have that swoop going. I don't really like play with reds or maroons often, so this is pretty new for me. Okay, so it looks a little crazy right now. Going back in with that big fluffy brush and making sure that all these edges are super blended. You don't have to worry too much about the bottom part right here because we will be going back in and setting that area. Alright, now with the same brush, we're going to be picking up the shade Chip right over here. And I'm just going to apply this on the very, very, very outer corner. Now I'm going to just blend that all. Alright, now I'm going to go in with my Anastasia concealer. This is in the shade number 0.75. It's a very light shade. And what I like to do is I take this plastic piece, this little plastic piece, and I just like leave it in the cap like that, normally. And with a MAC 248 brush, I'm just going to pick up some of that concealer. And I'm just going to take that lid and take off whatever extra product I have on the brush because we don't want too much product. This is just my little trick. Now I'm going to go in and cut that crease. So I first like to press on whatever product I have on, and then I'm going to go in and start carving. You don't want too much product, especially when you're getting to this outer part, because you just want to focus on blending it. And if you have too much product on the brush, you're not going to be blending very much. It's just going to be adding on more product. Okay, and before that dries, I'm going to go ahead and apply the shadow. Oh my god, I kind of broke this palette already. I don't know, I probably just dropped something on it, but I don't understand what. Oh, I think I like hit it with the corner of this. My bad. Now with a Japanese 310, I'm going to be picking up the shade Freckles right over here. It's this really pretty, like, coppery shade. Let's go ahead and swatch it. Whoa. Oh my god, I'm so excited to put that on my eyelids. That is really pretty. Alright, so I'm just picking some up on my brush. And let's start pressing it onto the eyelid. Okay, that looks really pretty, but I want to intensify that even more, so I'm going to spray my brush like I always do. I do this with any shimmer, so that's just how I like to use my shimmers. You don't have to if you don't want to. I just find it is way easier to work with that way because it does kind of like formulate into a cream eyeshadow, and I just find it way easier to get into like these creases and to make sharp edges. Wow, that's gorgeous. That is really pretty. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye off camera and I'll be right back. Alright, so now I'm going to be picking up this shade Crayon Apple in the JACLYN Hill palette on the same exact brush. And I'm just going to place it right here between that copper shade and the outer corner to help that ombre effect. And just going back into this LORAC palette one last time, let me go ahead and swatch this shade. This is the shade Canal. That's so pretty. I'm going to be taking that shade and placing it even further out from that last shade. And I'm doing very light patting motions. Alright, now I'm sure we can all agree that this outer edge looks insane right now. Alright, so now I'm just going in with some Ben Nye powder, and the reason why I'm choosing to use this instead of the Laura Mercier is because this one does have a color to it. This is like banana powder, and the Laura Mercier is just like a translucent powder, so I prefer to use one with color. And I'm just gonna go ahead and carve out that outer edge. Just like so, and we're gonna let it sit there for a few minutes until it bakes. And I'm also gonna apply some underneath my eye because I do want to brighten up my under eye a little bit. So I'm just gonna let that sit there and bake for a little bit. I'm also gonna go ahead and carve out my cheekbones. Nothing too crazy, just a subtle carve. Now for bronzer, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Soleil. This is the chocolate gold Soleil bronzer. And I'm just going to go ahead and start applying this. I like to apply some below my lips just to give the illusion of bigger lips. And a little bit on the sides of my nose. Alright, now let's just go ahead and dust whatever powder is left. Alright, so now for blush, I have this Milani Blossom Time Rose. This is in shade number 11. I love this blush. That is so pretty. This blush is so amazing. And I love how it has like a little gold reflect to it, so it makes my skin so glowy. And the bronzer I used also has like little gold reflex in it, so it's really nice for when you want to look super glowy. Alright, so now I'm just going to go back into this palette and do the lower lash line. I'm going to go in with that transition shade and just buff this all along the lower lash line. Now I'm going to go in with the shade right underneath. Now I'm going to go in with a Morphe M508 and pick up that maroon shade once again. And I'm going to apply this really close to my lash line. Now going back in with this Real Techniques brush. This is a shading brush by Real Techniques. I didn't mention that before. And I'm going to go back in with that brown shade. And I'm just going to buff out that bottom lash line with this, as close to the lash line as possible. I feel like this end is looking a little rough. Alright, now with that same chocolatey brown shade, I'm going to go in with a BH Cosmetics number 10 brush. And I'm just going to go right over this crease area. And just like make that crease pop a little more. And I'm going to go back in with this brush to blend it out. Yeah, I definitely like how that brings out that line a little bit more. And I'm going in with a very, very light hand when I'm doing this. Alright, now I'm going to go in with this shade in the very corner. This is the shade Little Lady. And I've never really done anything like this, but I'm just gonna go for it, and I'm just gonna try it. I'm gonna go ahead and highlight the inner corner with this pinkish shade. I always use like champagnes or golds. Okay, I definitely feel like I do need to spray this down. You know what? I changed my mind. I'm gonna use this LORAC palette. I definitely forgot that we had some options in here as well. I guess I'm just gonna use this shade. Yeah, that's definitely better. And I do feel like that first shade did make it look a little more pink, because if you can tell on the swatch, it is way more of a like beige color than rosy pink where it looks like right here. So I'm gonna go back in with that JACLYN Hill pink shade and apply that first, and then go back into this palette and pick up this shade again. I do feel like that mixture does bring out that like pinky shade in it. Oh, I just tapped into this shade on accident. Let's just pop that on there as well. Why not? Alright, now for the brow bone, I'm just gonna go in with this shade right here. Ooh, that is gorgeous. Let's try to blend this out. Alright, so now I'm just going to go ahead and add a liner off camera, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I went ahead and applied some liner on my top line, and I tight lined and applied eyeliner on my waterline. And I also went ahead and applied some mascara on my top and bottom lashes. Now I'm going to go ahead and apply some false lashes. These are by Lily Lashes, but I don't exactly remember which style they're in. I'm sorry. So first we gotta apply some glue. Let's go ahead and apply these lashes. Alright, so when applying false lashes, you want to pick them up and have them like angled upwards. So you don't want to like put them on your eye like this. You want it to be like lifted up. And I like to just place mine in the middle of the lid, and then I'm going to grab the outer edge, pull it to the end, and then take the inner corner and push it down. And then I just take my fingers and push it in like this. Make sure it's all touching my lash line. My hair is a mess. I just got out the shower right before I started filming, so my hair's still kind of drying. Alright, so now I'm hopping all over the place today, but for highlighter today, I'm going to be using this BECCA highlighter. This is the one JACLYN Hill collabed on. This is Champagne Pop, and I'm using a Morphe M510, and I'm just going to apply some of this onto my face. Ooh, so pretty. All my pencils are like not sharpened. Alright, and for a lip liner, I'm going to be using the MAC lip liner in the shade Etcetera. It's not very sharpened, but it'll do. Alright, and for the lips, I have these two LORAC lipsticks. These are the Alter Ego, I believe. Yeah, the Alter Ego lipsticks. I'm going to go ahead and apply Centerfold onto my lips. I did kind of like smush it into the lid, so it's not very pointy. And then this is in the shade Barista, and I'm just going to apply the smallest amount of this to the center. Alright, and I do want to actually darken up the outer parts of my lips a little bit, so I'm just going to go back in with a MAC lip liner. This one is in the shade Morning Coffee. Alright, that does look much better. Now I'm just going to set my face using the L'Oreal Infallible setting spray. Ooh, now taking the Laura Mercier sponge, I'm just going to pat that all on my face. Alright guys, and that is all for this makeup look. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I really did enjoy creating this look for you guys. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And of course, don't forget to click that bell notification button to get notified whenever I post a video. That way you guys don't miss out on any of my videos. My schedule has been a little bit odd lately. I haven't posted in a while due to like technical difficulties. I was having issues with my equipment, so I'm back now. That's all that matters. I am back now, and I'm so happy to be back because I really did miss filming. So yeah, be expecting more of me, and thank you so much for watching. Bye guys. Love you.